Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, she's like, well, tomorrow don't exist in today. I said, I understand, but if you put in like minute by minute, and I put this much passion in, tomorrow will be a better day because I've done my work today. Meaning, well, tomorrow I'm gonna, oh, I missed that VIP delivery, that's right. Tomorrow I got another, you know, you gotta put as much time in, and you gotta make it, you know, Tammy, I'm losing Tammy, we're already all talking about it, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Focus on what you're doing today so you can have a future. Because if you don't do 110% today, you're not gonna have a future. If I didn't do 110% what I did on Tommy every single day, people wouldn't have loved me like that. And my gift was teaching. So I was a teacher, I was, you know, I already a superstar. Everyone was like, Sensei Jason around the world with karate, but it just turned into like a mega thing because now I'm on TV, able to reach through television to the kids. You know when you meet someone, you just know that they're just, yeah, you know what I mean? Some people don't have that talent, but I usually do. Like I'll meet people and I'll know their intentions and stuff like that, you know. I'm not reading everybody like this. But I do, and you have to go by that. And being a kid with an instructor, that's how I got so many kids. Kids love me, man. Like I work with little kids, and I can make them stop crying. Go, I don't want to go on fire. It's okay, buddy. Give me 5, man. That was my gift. So reaching through television and staring through the eyes, I think people build that trust. You know? And that's just a gift that I have that other people do too. You know. You might even see someone like, I don't like him, like, why you don't know him? Like, trust me, man. Like, I didn't have that feeling at all. You didn't give him a chance, trust me. And then you do it, what they say, and then you're like, I told you so, man.
Yeah.
Organ sales, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
So I know everybody was asking before you came in, what helmets did you bring for us to see today?
I just have helmets, the green and the white Ranger helmets. Were just
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you grow up with Dino Thunder, or is it just
I grew
one
up
of your
with Dino Thunder.
Yeah.
I think Dino Thunder was the last season I watched as a kid,
Yeah.
and then I'm rewatching everything.
I like Dino Thunder going back.
It was a good
For me, it was
season.
cool. I was already known as like actor, like it was like, oh, look at Tommy, man, that's crazy. Like, weird. They were all fans. They grew up watching the show. Now they're Rangers and stuff.
It's not exactly a question, but could we do a quick tutorial video of how to do a proper Mighty Morphin Power Rangers morph?
Oh, yeah.
Of which ones do you have?
I've got
He brought both of them.
Legacy Movie White and Normal Green.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about these morphers that drive me crazy. That, like,
Coins
everyone
pop out.
does, and I'm sure everyone does. And you'll see this a lot. Like, you'll see this a lot, right? It drives me crazy. Like this right here drives me crazy because in karate, when we would do like a check stance, kids would go like this. Just like for me, like it's just I'd get in trouble like doing this and everything had to be like clean. So like when you see like me do this, like it would be clean. This pinky's broken, but it would be kind of clean like this versus like this, right? That's the first lesson of the war. But I do like this. I never go like this. Because of karate form and because I do this, I never go like this. All the guys do this, right?
Yeah.
It's not just a habit for me because it came through my karate training. So like I just thought of that the other day because me and Johnny did that, and I was like, I didn't say nothing to Johnny, but I'm a karate, he's a kung fu guy, but you know he probably was used to this kind of stuff, but he did that, and I was just straight. That's the first thing on these. So if you want to do the Tommy Morph, you know it's got to be like, you know,
Yep.
this. A lot of people don't know about
Can we
it.
do a proper Mighty Morphin morph?
You want to, right?
Yeah, do you want video or do you want?
Yeah.
How does this work?
Oh, you got.
Okay, I got it. So I got it.
You say Tiger Zord, I'll say Dragon Zord. I'll say ready, and then I'll say Dragon Zord.
Well, the thing is, I did a video with Steve Cardenas,
Yeah.
but he kind of did like a motion thing, but he didn't really
I'm new.
like that. Okay.
Old school.
Oh, hold on.
You want really old school? Old school is like this. Morphin time, that's it.
Get it in.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it came out of your
It
butt.
just
You
was
know.
like we just do that.
Get it.
Oh, but then later on we have to.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Right there, I think.
Technology.
They
then.
had
Yeah,
to see
And
what
everybody,
was
look,
going to sell 'em.
we were just so happy that we were
Yeah,
staying
yeah,
in
you're good.
sequence. So there was like, it was just like we all had to like stay in sequence. But what I do is I know these guys go like that, but I go in here and then I.
So you kind of so you like swoop around.
Yeah, this
Like-
hand, yeah.
And there goes your coin.
Yeah.
You just pulled Steve Carzine.
Launches and
Let's try that.
splash the zone.
So,
All right.
just slow.
Hey, this is Jordan Nicolette, Jason David Frank, Tommy, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Dino Thunder, Zeo, Turbo, the best. And he's going to teach
Best
us
resume.
how to properly do a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers morph.
Slow motion, okay? All right, so First thing, is get your hand like that, right? My little girl asked me to do this the other day, so I was like, really? So it's good that this instructional video is out for all you guys, okay? So back, got this, all right? So number one is when we're gonna, yep, and then straight out. Bam. And like I was saying earlier, the coin might fall, but you just gotta go with it. In fact, most of the people are saying, huh, your coin's Velcroed. Now you know why, because we can get the shot with Velcro, okay? So, we do this.
Bandai.
Dragon Sword. Okay, you Tiger Sword, I'm Dragon Sword. Okay, ready? And Tiger Sword!
Gone.
The prop, not included.
Yeah.
That's the way to properly morph. Remember, keep your fingers together like that. Don't do that. Okay. Very good. Thank you. Hey, Zuri stole the YouTube.
I know. Great.
He already posted it. It's already up.
And now people are saying, wow, great video. That's awesome. He's getting all the credit. Look at him. He's just going right.
You
He's
ever-
getting all the credit.
How many views he got?
You ever get asked to do any?
Thousands already. Look at him.
You ever get asked to do
He's on a roll.
Yeah, I do, man. I have to brush up a little bit. I know, this one and
Turbo?
and yeah, I'm brushing on. Trust me. Someone asked me, "Can you do them all for 4?" But I was like, oh.
In sequence.
But the turbo was, the first part. Like Brazil, what was the turbo?
That's it right there.
Yeah, that's
That's
Because
pretty much.
we were doing the morphing, and I was like joking around, like we're making the morphing hose up. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna drive the car, and then we turn to the left. Like I was joking around, and that came part of this. Like, yeah, I just like that, and the little turn. So we did the little steering wheel turn. That was all for a joke. There's a baseball card where I'm like
That's probably not.
this with my long hair, and I don't know if you ever seen it. I was like all in brown. And I was like this, and they used it everywhere. But like in the middle of the photo shoot, the guy was like, "Come on, man, work the camera for me, buddy. Work." And I was like, "Okay, man." Like, work the camera here, right there. And he's like, "I need to do something, man," because I'm like, "What do you want me to do, man? Do you want me to go like this? Hey!" And baseball card everywhere.
That's the shot.
So I was like, man. I wanted to get a group shot of everybody in the
There's
photo
two people
too.
that are missing pictures.
Two, okay. You have a question? We'll get, go ahead.
When you were doing Dino Thunder, what was your favorite looking Zord?
Like besides mine?
Yeah.
Dude.
I wasn't allowed to look at other Zords.
Exclusive relationship.
That's Tammy. I like the practice Zord. It's funny though, because I gotta brush up on dino stuff. It's been so long ago, people are asking me questions about it now. I'm like, oh, God, I gotta really brush up. You know that scene where I was like talking about all the seasons? Like, in this one, that scene in the, remember when Dr.
Yeah.
Hoff was explaining all
Yep.
the seasons? Oh my God, I was like I learned more on that scene than anything. Because half the episodes I've never seen.
Power Ranger
Just
education.
that, I'm thinking, oh my God, like I was learning. It was pretty crazy. And then I had to leave for Los Angeles, and then they made me invisible. And so.
Or you were stuck in the suit?
Yeah, well, they were thinking about it. I mean, I could have filmed, but I had students and been in New Zealand for a long time. I should have just filmed, but they just made me invisible.
When they did the SPD Dino Thunder crossover episode, when
They
you
never asked
saw
me.
it,
They never asked
so
me.
that
to do
wasn't
it.
you voicing
No,
it?
Jeff did that. The White Ranger.
Yep. Perez.
believe
Yeah.
that. I was like, why wouldn't they ask me? Like, it's kind of weird. Like, Johnny Bosch did all the voices on every Power Ranger video game, even mine. He told me. I was like, thanks for selling me out. Yeah, I just did your voice, man, all the Power Ranger video games. I was like, cool. I think sometimes maybe they didn't, I think that time they maybe didn't ask because they thought like, well, he'll never do it. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but Saban knows I'm not like that. Like, the first thing I do is say, let's work, let's get it done. That the money thing don't matter to me. Like I said, I got businesses and I don't really, like, this is not my job. And some other people, actors and stuff, sometimes it is and sometimes it's not, but I don't want to feel like I have a job. All these appearances, I tell you, like, either you can do stuff, I usually hold smaller VIPs because when I was in New York Comic Con, it was like a huge amount of people. I was thinking, I want to do something kind of a little bit smaller so the promoters put this on, like no more than a certain amount of people, just so it can be more of an intimate thing versus just a huge, we have a Q&A today anyway. And then the karate classes are always free. That's one thing I'll never charge for, I just can't. Like, I want to introduce you to karate and see if this is something you'd like to do. I didn't have a social media class way back in the days, but I've been doing karate classes pretty much all over the place, so. And I was saying, I don't take an appearance fee on any shows because I don't want to feel like I work for someone. That's just me. Like, I like that, I'm probably a stronger worker if I'm not forced to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I work stronger. Like, leave me alone, don't force me. And it's like the kid psychology thing. Don't eat candy in the candy shop, and you do, and get sick and throw up, and you'll never eat candy again. It's like, you know? So, but who's the pictures we got?
Him and
Okay. And then we'll take a group shot, and then I'll post it on my Instagram.
got it.
Having a little too much fun.